we're gonna be talking about, I guess, our big thing this show, which is E3 2017. The E3 show press conferences just finished just recently, and it, they were good and bads out of all of them. Some of them were better than others, obviously.
Yeah.
There was a lot of games being announced.
A lot.
But before we get to the games,
everybody's gonna be pale.
Yeah.
But for the next 2 years.
Before we get to the games, though, we're gonna be talking about the newly announced Xbox One X. That was their Project Scorpio that they had been working on for a while, and
so cool.
It's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You have a system. It's basically another Xbox One, which it's not a new system technically.
Yeah.
It's just a super upgraded version of the Xbox One.
The most
Xbox One S.
Powerful system out there.
Right now, we're looking at, obviously 4K capabilities. Basically, it's a 4K Blu-ray player. Right there, just like the Xbox One S. There's going to be a lot faster loading times because of the memory that they put in there, which is really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I've always hated, was just like these awkward loading times and things like that. They're going to be issuing out 4K updates to all the older games little by little as well, so that way all the older games can be played on 4K, have 4K quality
on a 1080p.
Graphics and stuff like that.
The graphics are going to big upgrades and free.
And then one of the biggest things is that it's gonna have more backwards compatibility. It's gonna be able to play the Xbox One games, Xbox 360 games, and then just announce the first Xbox,
the original Xbox
games as well. So that's like right there in itself. That's really cool. Now, PlayStation has come out in the past and said, like, people don't care about backwards compatibility. We tried to issue it out before, and the demand wasn't there. That's why they didn't want to continue forth with it.
Yeah.
I think there's other reasons. To be honest, I think it has to do more with maybe like pirating and stuff like that. But in this case, Xbox is like giving the fans what they want.
Hell yeah.
And I would love the opportunity to play any Xbox game on one system without having to change out,
but
plug and unplug.
But what game would you play from Xbox One?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh, I have that.
I
have that. Yeah,
but it's already. I mean, it's already
been remade and put on. But it's been put on 360.
But just the opportunity to play your older games, even if they're not so great games, you know what I mean?
When I put the Xbox version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 into my 360, it would actually play.
Really?
Yeah, it would play, but it was like the background wouldn't move; it would stay, and then the players would move like blocky, kind of
weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like, I guess it couldn't keep up, or
it's probably the emulation in it. Like
something was
that's very weird.
And I really wish that it didn't do that, but whatever. That was a good. Damn, David.
It is coming out. It is coming out November 7th. With a price tag of $500. Now the price tag is the one thing that I'm not really that excited.
It sounds better when you say $499.
I know, right? Right?
But technically it's $500 and some
for a low price of $499.99.
When they say $499, it kind of makes you feel like, oh, that's not that bad.
That's cheap, dude.
Yeah. And then when you go buy the motherfucker, it's like
$560. You're like, oh shit. So. On with the games, we don't have I don't have a specific list to go by, as far as for each system. So I'm just gonna run down a whole list of games, and then
do it, David. Run down.
Say which ones are for which system. Assassin's Creed Origins was announced for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And we were saying it kind of looks like the same exact other Assassin's Creed games. The only thing that interests me just a little bit more is that it's taking place in ancient Egypt.
Yeah,
that's it.
And the guy the character is what's his name? The one that was in the Mummy movie.
Brendan Fraser.
He's
a new assassin.
He's a new assassin.
Crackdown 3 was announced on Xbox One and PC, which we've never really played a Crackdown game.
I've never played one.
But this one looks pretty fun. I mean, it's an open open world looking type game where you can just lift cars and slam them up against.
There was a lot
everywhere.
of that on this
Yeah,
E3.
there was
a lot of open world, you know.
See, we got Crash Bandicoot Trilogy, Insane Trilogy for PS4.
Man, I can't believe Crash Bandic's still going.
Well, these are remakes of the first 3 games.
Oh, trilogy. You said trilogy.
Yeah, of the it's like the HD remakes or remasters of the first 3 games. No, they didn't. They did for Sly Cooper or something like that.
Sly?
Yeah.
The raccoon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But this one has a lot of people really excited. They've been waiting for Crash Bandicoot. I was never really
Really?
yeah.
Come on, PlayStation players.
I was never
y'all waiting for Crash Bandicoot.
I was never really a big Crash Bandicoot fan, so I'm like, maybe I'll pass, or if it's cheap, I'll get it. You know what I mean? One that I've been waiting for like 4 years is Cuphead, and that's coming out on an Xbox One exclusive, and it's coming out on PC as well. I've been waiting for that game for like 4 years, dude. That's the game. It's a side-scrolling game, but it looks like they've taken a cartoon from like the 30s, or 40s.
It's
and just
cool,
popped it into a video game. It's insanely cool.
They did an awesome job. When we were watching it, Jay thought that it was
a cartoon.
No. She thought it was because the beginning. Remember how the beginning was something you've never seen before, and she was like, BioShock, and then
like that old school style of text and all stuff.
And then it goes dun, 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 is it Cuphead? And then
another game is Days Gone. That's another game that is highly anticipated too. And that one's for PS4. That's a PS4 exclusive. That's a zombie game. It's like it's like The Last of Us, but like super like crazy.
I'm coming over to your house.
Yeah, that's one I'm definitely getting.
And we're gonna do this, David.
Yes,
we're gonna save the world together.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna kill some zombies. I did it backwards. I didn't want to let go of my beer.
Destiny 2 was announced. I'm not really a huge Destiny fan.
You ever play the first one?
A little bit. I didn't really dig it that much.
I never played it.
No. Wasn't my thing. Far Cry 5 was announced. That's for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. That one looks really good.
Have you played any of the Far Cry?
I played the last 2, I think, a little bit.
That last one that came out, the last one that came out, the one that looks all like Neanderthalish and everything. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to get that one, man, and I strayed, and I never got it.
It's probably really cheap now.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like $20.
I'll probably get it then.
God of War for PS4. Those games are always fun. Every God of War game that I played has been pretty fun. I like it. I like the mythology that they put in there, like the god mythology and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
And this one looks really cool. It looks interesting just because there's a son involved now, a kid, and he's kind of teaching him the ropes. And it's almost like, in seeing the trailer, you see like, being a parent. It's like, you're trying to teach your kid how to survive, and things like that. So that's what kind of has me interested with it.
And he's a jerk.
Hello Neighbor is coming out for Xbox One. That is a PC game that they're porting over to Xbox One. Hello Neighbor is kind of like in the vein of like Rear Window and like Disturbia, those movies where you have like the kid is looking at the neighbor next door, spying on the neighbor next door, and then they see a murder happen, and the kid goes over there to investigate, only to find out that yes, his neighbor is a murderer. And he's trying to, maneuver his way around the maze of the home to get out.
It seems
things
pretty
like
cool.
that.
I mean,
it seems interesting.
Uh-huh.
And I guess the thing that looks really cool about it is that it looks just like a cartoon, cartoony type of graphics.
That's good.
Kirby Switch was announced for the Nintendo Switch. That one, it's just a little cutesy type of game.
Kirby.
Nintendo games are always kind of like that exaggerated, cartoony looking. Look to them.
Like that little, it's like a pop kind of.
Yeah.
Lego
Marvel Superheroes 2 was announced for Xbox One, PS4, Switch, and PC. Those games are always fun. Hey, what's up? What's going on?
The Chew guy, right? The Chewy or whatever.
Metroid Prime 4 was announced for the Switch. Metroid Samus Returns was announced for 3DS. Monster Hunter World was announced for PS4. Now, Monster Hunter... That's normally like a Nintendo game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe people might know that as a Nintendo game. This one looks really interesting though. It looks very open world. That's gonna be our new Dark and Gritty.
Yeah.
Open world, and it looks just like the way Horizon Zero Dawn is. That one, it has me really excited. Need for Speed Payback was announced for PS4 and Xbox One.
You know, I for some reason, and this is not me, but I've been like itching to buy a racing game.
Oh, really?
I don't know why.
Christopher Thompson on YouTube. Hey, what's up?
What's up, Christopher Thompson?
Yeah, Need for Speed. They're always fun. Racing games are always kind of cool.
I hope they still...
Forza 7's coming out too.
You know what? I thought about getting that, and then that was...
Or I'm not Forza. I think it's like an expansion to Forza.
No, it is like... Forza 7.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then they got that. They showed that new Porsche.
That new Porsche. Yeah, that's what it was.
Like really cool looking. Or whatever.
Now, for that Need for Speed, EA had their own like little press conference. EA Sports or not EA game. Electronics Arts. EA. They had their own little conference, and the weirdest thing that happened was there's a YouTuber out there, big YouTuber. His name's like Jesse Wellens, I believe his name is. He has like millions and millions of subscribers, right?
God dang.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, so they got him to like host the show, right?
Yeah.
And the weirdest thing happened. They went live to like we are now. If you're watching now,
yeah.
There's something about when you're going live and you get caught off guard.
Oh, what do you do?
His back was to the camera, like he wasn't expecting it. And then I think somebody said, "Hey, you're live." He turned around. "Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Jesse."
And they caught him off guard.
And he was like, "If you don't know who I am, I'm a YouTube creator, and I'm here to talk about Need for Speed."
Oh hell, he started to.
And he goes, "Payback."
Oh shit!
And he
real?
like he just stopped and just started smiling at the screen.
Really?
And then he caught himself again, and then called over the producer of the game, like to talk to him or whatever.
Uh-huh.
The guy's name is Marcus. He called him Nick.
Oh.
And it just went south, dude. Like, I was like, oh no.
You know what? Hey,
like somebody's biggest fear just happened right there.
Okay, everybody knows that the show that Touch.0. And he does like this little video screening or whatever, how he'll have like for instance, who's that the black kid, the one that goes, "What the fuckity fuck" or whatever. He's that one that he's like, he has like an African accent or whatever.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Nigerian accent or something.
Yeah, he does like little like video things too or something like that, right? Yeah.
And, well, Daniel Tosh had him on the show.
Oh, actually had him on the show?
Well, he had like
on a screen.
Little screen.
Okay.
And he froze.
Oh.
And Daniel was like, "Hey, you know this," and he was giving like little short straight answers. And he froze.
I guess there's one thing about getting I guess, or making videos, I should say. There's one thing about making videos and doing them, like, and editing them and stuff like that. And then there's another thing about, like, being live and being able to talk to people.
That's true, because,
you know what I mean?
Like, doing this right here, it's almost kind of like secondhand.
And we still mess up, though.
Yeah.
But
when me and David when we went live at the Texas Brew Refinery, you could feel it. You know, there's just butterflies everywhere. You know, and we talked, and
things went wrong that day.
A lot.
We had somebody crash the podcast and complain and start yelling at the owner guy.
And what did he take? He goes, "Well, we're live right now," and he was like, "Okay, and
I don't care.
You use my company card." I said, "Don't use." Why did you hand him your company card, you moron?
So I mean that proves you right there that stuff happens when people go live.
Did they with the pizza?
Yeah, and then pizza came out of nowhere. But stuff happens when people go live. But that one was just like deer in the headlights moment. Like, oh damn, like what am I watching?
And Brian, he handled that shit. He handled that shit straight up, man.
Anyway, to keep going on, they did announce Pokken Tournament DX for the Switch, which is basically the old Pokken Tournament from Wii U, just enhanced.
Did they just like try to keep the Pokken like for like the Pocket Monsters?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so, something like that. And then also in that regard, everybody was very disappointed initially because they had like a Pokemon Direct like announcement press conference just for Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
And they didn't announce anything else. They announced Pokken Tournament and then another I think it was like something that already came out on 3DS, and they were just enhancing it.
Why
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, that's what it was.
Why wouldn't they do any like Pokemon Snap too?
Well,
everything right now is everybody's on their phones taking pictures.
Everything's about Pokemon Go and stuff like that. Also,
okay, fine, but I mean,
they should, and I'm sure they will at some point.
That would hit, man.
Everybody was disappointed because they didn't announce anything new. It was just like ports from thing, and then separately they announced on their press conference, they're like, oh yeah, we got somebody here that you might know. It was nobody I knew. It was one of the guys from the Pokemon company.
Yeah,
and he was just there to announce. It was the most awkward thing because he's Japanese.
Yeah.
So and he's an older man, so he was like writing, "Oh hey, hi," you know.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. And then he announced that they were going to be in development of a Pokemon game, an actual Pokemon game for the Switch itself, which is smart in my opinion. Yeah, it says there's an upcoming RPG Pokemon game. Yeah, I think it would be. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. I guess that's going to be the one for the Switch that they just announced.
I hate that we're already talking about 2018.
I know,
and I mean it's cool because all these games are coming out in 2018, and it's kind of cool to like look forward to it. But this is this is the time where when things are set, like when they talked about that Porsche, the 2018 Porsche.
Oh yeah,
all these games 2018. So like if you think about this, when January comes, you're gonna be like, man, the new Pokemon game came out. We were just talking about this. Seemed like yesterday.
Right? I know.
You know what I mean? But in reality, it really didn't. I hate that.
Next on the list is Red Dead Redemption 2. And that one was for PS4 and Xbox One. I'm really excited for that one.
I know. I played the shit out of that game. I love
Red Dead Redemption.
It was good.
Red Dead Revolver was really good. Red Dead Redemption, that's another Xbox, like original Xbox game. Revolver? So that'd be another good one to play. And then Red Dead Redemption was like the sequel to that, and you had the big story that was involved there. I don't think I ever completed it. I got very, very far in it.
John Tuscan, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then they had also that add-on, the Undead Nightmare.
Which
I
loved.
Man. I loved that one so much.
That was really good.
And I think I burned out an Xbox playing that game. A 360?
I think you did.
I played it so much that I got the red ring on it. I was like, man.
Damn it, David.
Yeah, so I am highly, highly anticipating this game. I think it's going to be amazing. It's going to be even bigger.
But he died.
I know. So I think they're going to explain
his
that.
His son?
Maybe.
Is this his son? Because, man, all right, whatever.
Yeah, but
that game was so long. I grew attached to the character.
Yeah,
I was like, this.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. The story was so good that you cared about the characters. You know what I mean? Shadow of the Colossus for PS4, and this is gonna be like a HD remake or whatever for it. Remake.
I played that on PS2 when it came out, right?
I played a little bit of it. I didn't play a whole lot of it.
I beat it.
Really?
I beat the hell out of it. I didn't know how much there was to this game, man. It's crazy. I played that game on PlayStation 2. Then I played it on PS3 when they did the remake. And then now that they're doing the damn remake for PlayStation 4, I will probably play it again. But there was so much more.
Yeah, but like you were saying, though, you want there to be a sequel.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Like an actual
sequel. He made a good point. Because he was like, well, let's see if this goes good. Then they'll end up making another one. Well,
I think they will.
So
I think they will.
I would hope so.
Because I mean, again, they did something like The Last Guardian, which kind of seemed similar to that in tone, and it did crappy.
That was
because it was in development.
Little kid with the horns, right?
It was in development for so long, and everybody was waiting for it, and then it came out, and then nobody cared. Like nobody cared about it. I think Shadow of the Colossus, though. Everybody has played that game, like so many people throughout the years.
Yeah.
That I think it would especially if this one does well, it's gonna warrant a sequel. I think that they want to do a sequel.
There was a thing that they added on the remake for the PlayStation 3, and basically once you go back into the that hall where all the stones were, you can they said that you can face one and you can talk to it basically, and then there's like a different. Either you can fight the Colossus on like a very very hard level. Once you beat it, they give you like something special, like a real
like a special item for beating
special item.
Okay.
And also there was that what's that the stamina.
Oh yeah,
little stamina bar. Your little orb in the middle. You can make it bigger, bigger, bigger. What you want to do is you want to make it as big as you can, because there's a path on the castle itself.
It takes up your stamina while you're going up.
You can climb all the way to the top of the castle. And I didn't know this, and I watched somebody on YouTube do it. You can go all the way to the top, and there was like this Garden of Eden, or whatever,
oh wow,
which is in the beginning of the game.
Okay.
When they show like all these little animals eating stuff like that. I don't know how they got deer up there, but there was deer. And then, but anyways, what happens is it says not to eat the fruit. You do, and then you kind of like you're reborn or some shit like that.
Then Ned Flanders comes down as a devil. You're going to hell.
But yeah, and but those are things that I wanted to do, but man, it seems like it's gonna take a long.
Well, yeah, probably.
But damn, Colossus were already hard as it is. You know, I don't want to play them on a higher
level, difficulty level.
Fuck that.
And then the next thing was announced was Skyrim for the Switch. I'm not a huge Skyrim fan. I'll probably get like lynched for this or whatever.
I dig the game. I've never played it, but I thought it was cool. Whatever.
That was just never my thing. Like I just never dug those kind of games. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, whatever. And then somebody came out, one of the guys from Nintendo came out and said, oh, but you know, in this version of the game, you'll be able to get attire and weapons to make yourself look like Link from The Legend of Zelda. I was like, well, son of a bitch. I'm going to have to get it.
So what are you trying to say, David?
I'm going to have to get it. So I guess I'm going to have to get it. Then this is going to be John's favorite game. South Park, The Fractured Butthole. For PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I don't know why I thought about you whenever I saw this game.
You know, I quote South Park a lot.
So yeah, I still remember when it was announced. I think they announced it last year.
Yeah, like 2 years
and
ago.
They announced the name, and I was like, The Fractured Butthole. Oh,
yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, I mean, it means something else.
I know.
Yeah, but
when you say it fast enough, obviously, you got to be like not smart at all to like not get it. But yeah, so that's gonna be John's favorite game. Spider-Man for PS4. We got another look at that. They actually ended the PlayStation press conference with an extended look at Spider-Man.
It was so good.
Yeah, no, like the PlayStation press conference left me with like. It's like, oh, okay, they're gonna end it with Spider-Man. Like this doesn't like excite me, you know, as much as usually they'll end it with like something huge, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, Spider-Man we already knew was coming out, so I was like, okay, but I will have to say, you know, it was a very odd choice to end it with Spider-Man, but the stuff that they showed was very, very impressive.
It was really, really cool, man.
The gameplay that they showed, and this was actual gameplay and stuff like that, I really dug it. I was like, wow.
You know,
very action packed.
As soon as it started, I couldn't dig the big white spider. Even like the white knuckles.
I'm still a little weird on that.
It is weird, but you know, the things that we saw, Spider-Man scaling, you know, running on the side of the building, you know, just the webbing, you know, like remember when something was falling, it was a sign falling, and he webbed through the middle, and kind of like he spun to get through it.
And he goes, but yeah, it really does look really impressive. And the thing that has me shut up, John. We're live, John.
I know.
The thing that has me, man. Really, I do that on purpose sometimes.
Okay.
The thing that really has me excited though is that usually in every Spider-Man game, what happens? You get to pick different outfits and costumes.
That's what we're waiting for.
You know what I mean?
No.
This is here. I got to use the.
You got used to. Oh,
you got used to the white.
Sketching Chewy,
different and original.
Chewy, right?
Yeah.
Sketching with Chewy.
Chewy.
Sketching with Chewy. Yeah, it's the same.
But yeah, so maybe it's gonna take me a little bit longer to get used to it.
Hey,
but
let me ask you guys this: out there right now, there's a Marvel Legends figure. It's a 2-pack. It comes with Peter Parker, or Spider-Man, and then a Mary Jane figure.
Oh yeah.
Right. For some reason, the Spider-Man around the spider, it's green.
It's green?
Yeah, it's green. And then
Oh
on
no,
his eyes is
that's the new Spider-Man that they have in the comics right now.
Is that what that
all,
is?
All new, all different. It looks like a little glow to it or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't like it. I was like,
it's a little weird.
I was actually waiting for this. You know, I was actually waiting for this 2-pack. But this white man, I can't do it, man. But like we were just saying right now, every Spider-Man game always came out with different skins. You know,
I think that's what's gonna happen.
You
with this
know
one.
damn well because they want you to replay it over.
They're
and over
gonna do
again.
it just like they do like with Batman, the Batman Arkham games.
Yeah, but it's Batman.
No. I'm just saying the concept that they have. They're gonna have like tons of skins, you know, for Spider-Man and things like that. Now, what would be really awesome if they had like a Carnage skin or a Venom skin?
Yes,
that would be really cool.
Well, the symbiote.
Yeah. All right. So next up was Star Wars Battlefront 2. We saw a little bit more on that game too. That one has me really hyped.
Really good.
Like I'm sure they're gonna do a homecoming skin as well.
Oh yeah.
But no, I'm super hyped for Battlefront 2. I almost bought the first Battlefront. The only reason that I didn't.
I did.
You did?
Oh yeah.
The only reason I didn't is because I found out that it was only just online multiplayer.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge online. You are. You're more of an online player than I am. I love story modes, and they didn't have a story mode, so I was like, oh man. I might just get it though anyway, like if it's like $20 or something.
The only game I did that was at Unreal Tournament.
Oh yeah. I
literally bought that game. I was like, man, I can't wait to play this. I got home, there was no campaign. I turned around, went right back to it, and I turned it down. I was like, this game sucks.
I don't want this. I can't get jiggy with this shit. But yeah, you know, I'm excited for Battlefront 2 just because it does have a story mode. And the characters in there, you get to play as Kylo Ren.
Darth Maul.
You know, Rey. And I think Rey you could play in the first one, right? Rey and Finn.
In the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I don't
Wasn't
know.
there like a battle Jakku or something like that?
And you talking about? Oh no, I didn't have a chance to play that one.
Oh, okay.
The new one.
But yeah, this one looks way bigger, way more intricate. I feel like they listened a lot more to the fans and to people that were complaining about the first one.
They need to.
And they fixed whatever they need to do. Here it says, I'm one of the few guys that liked Kylo Ren. So I got super excited to see him in Battlefront. Yeah, no, same here. I thought the way that they introduced him in the first trailer for Battlefront 2 was like, whoa, that looks cool.
I like Kylo Ren too, as long as he keeps a mask on.
Yeah. You got big ear Adam Driver. Sorry to everybody that has big ears out there.
I got big ears.
No, you don't. Ears and legs, man. State of Decay 2 was announced as well, and that's an Xbox exclusive. State of Decay 2 looked really good. Like, it's a zombie game, you know, just fast-paced zombie game.
That's that one.
Yeah, that one.
Shut up,
like,
man.
yeah, that one.
Dick.
No, I'm saying, yeah. Like, I think I know what you're saying.
It looked like, I thought it was Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
that's the one. It looked really fast. I think they were like heading towards like a fence or something like that. Yeah.
I thought it was Left 4 Dead. And then I was thinking, is this Dead Island? Because please don't tell me, because Dead Island looked pretty good, like the graphics.
They're still supposed to come out with another Dead Island.
They better.
They it's still on the books. Like, I think it keeps getting pushed back though too. But I'm waiting for another Left 4 Dead myself. I love Left 4 Dead.
It looked like an upgrade for Left 4 Dead. And it looked like a downgrade from Dead Island. I didn't even know. And then, what is it called?
State of Decay 2.
I didn't even know there was a part 1. Fuck.
Another one was announced, Super Lucky's Tale, and that's an Xbox exclusive as well. And Bluray Dan joins the fun with Yas. It's like, you know, it's like you do that on purpose just to make us do it, and we do it anyway.
I can't pass that shit up.
But yeah, Super Lucky's Tale was announced, and it looks basically like a fun, for me anyway. I see John's nodding his head.
It's just gonna get passed
for a fun like 2D side scroller type of game. It does have a little 3D elements in there.
It's
obviously.
like Bubsy.
Yeah.
Can we go down the?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's go. Bubsy.
Rayman.
It
looks like those.
What's
the Bonk's Adventure? I don't know.
Boogerman.
Who was it? Vector Man.
What was it?
Toe Jam and Earl.
Toe Jam and Earl. I was about to say that. Yeah. Man,
it reminds me a lot of those games. I really like those games. Those aren't my favorite games, but they're fun.
Cool.
They're fun to like pop in and just play. So I'm excited for that. Super Mario Odyssey. We saw a bigger look at Super Mario Odyssey. That one looks really fun.
I wasn't on board when David got the Snap and we were talking about
Switch.
Snap.
Switch.
That's whatever.
Oh.
Snap. I don't know. When he got the Switch and there it goes. When we talked about it, I was like, oh man, it looks stupid. The hat thing. Nah, man. What I saw, it looked pretty cool.
It looks really fun.
I want to play it. No.
It looks like it's gonna be a big game though too.
Yeah.
That's really good too.
And we got Mexican Mario now. You know.
Maracas.
Yeah. With the Mexican birthmark. We got it. We got it.
You did not just go there.
We all
Say
got
the
'em.
Mexican birthmark is a mustache.
Yeah. We all got them at early ages and stuff.
Stupid. Another game that was announced that I think John's excited for is the Evil Within 2.
I didn't get to see the video.
It's a Evil Within is a great horror game. I never passed it.
Awesome
But it's a
game.
really great game.
Awesome.
They showed some more Zelda DLC for Breath of the Wild. I'm really excited for that. I think the first DLC pack comes out June 30th, something like that. And it comes with it. You get Majora's Mask in there.
No way.
Yeah. Wolfenstein 2 was announced for PS4 and Xbox One, and Yoshi Switch, which that was kind of inevitable. I'm sure we were kind of all expecting that. That's another just Yoshi game. 2D, 3D elements, stuff like that.
I want to know when they're gonna bring back the Super Scope.
Now you're playing with power. Super power.
I don't even like two games.
I know. It was like what Yoshi Safari.
Yoshi Safari like some virtual tank.
Yeah, that was it. It was. I hated that game companies do that. They come out with this new like peripheral, new like little accessory, and they're like, man, this is gonna be like it's gonna blow up, dude.
Mario Paint.
This is gonna be the next big thing. And then literally like next month, okay, we're canceling it. We're discontinuing it.
That was last week's best thing. Big thing.
I knew somebody that had Mario Paint, that bought Mario Paint. And it was fun to play with.
The mouse pad and everything.
But I was like, after a while, after like 20 minutes, I'm like,
this is stupid.
I can do this on my computer. So yeah. So that was the essential lineup, more or less. I mean, there's way more games than that came out for E3.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, and then there was a Dragon Ball Z game that you were talking about.
Dragon Ball Fight.
You're excited for that one, right? That one looks really cool too.
Because
they're making them look more and more like the actual show.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
This is what Marvel vs. Capcom 3 should have looked like.
Yeah.
They would kill if they were just do that. You know what I mean? It would, man, Marvel vs. Capcom would look so badass, man.
I really dug E3 this year. There was a lot of coverage. I was like I had to be on it. Every day I was trying to post, the conference for people to see and stuff like that. So I had to be very attentive to the times and things like that. And I watched them, and they were really fun. I will have to say that if there had to be a winner this year at E3, it's gonna be Xbox. I have to say Xbox won it out. Xbox had me the most excited about things that were coming out.
Yeah.
Including the Xbox One X. I'm gonna have to pick it up somehow. I'm still not really sold on the $500, $499 price tag.
Sell your Xbox.
See, but I don't want to.
Why not?
Because it's like history. That's the way I look at it.
Xbox X just made history, David.
It did. Look, it's probably right now. It's considered the fastest, the most powerful out of all the consoles right now.
Oh, jeez.
Even the PS4 Pro.
PlayStation is scrambling right now.
They're gonna end up coming out with something that's the most powerful for them too.
They got to
at some point.
They don't want to lose their people,
and it's gonna happen. I'm sure it's inevitable. But for now, right now at this moment, the Xbox One X is beating everybody else out.